So literally just connecting, and then we can start going through the analysis. Yeah, I got a message. Yeah, I'm really, really sorry, guys, if you do get any messages. Um, oh, I think someone just sent me a gift. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to double tap the live stream for me. Anyone who wants to see the full charts, I'm going to walk you through the trade that I have literally just done. So yeah, let's go into it now. Right, so I always start with my, don't know what that is. I use the 4 hour to determine my overall bias. So if we just come into the 4 hour right here, it's a little bit laggy because internet is just being a bit slow again. So when I came onto the markets this morning, these two candles they weren't really here at that moment. And that was this morning. So when I looked at this, the last previous 4 hour low was here. As you can see, this low here created this new high. So this is a really big extension. This is a big range. This was the last high that was broken, and that is what indicates if we're in a bearish trend or a bullish trend. I am Mike. I am on YouTube right now. So yeah, if you want to see the full charts, I'm literally just breaking down the trade that I just took. But yeah, so first things first, 4 hour bias, like I said, bullish, and we have all of this range here basically to still look for a buy. So unless this low here gets broken, oh Emily, you're finally on. Thank you so much for the follows. Break, retest, live. Yeah, so technically it does kind of work like that. The way I used to scalp, so that was pretty much the strategy. We literally break out, retest, enter. Whereas now I'm doing the same thing, but just like on market structure. So I'm literally trading only trends. So I don't really like to trade consolidation, but I'm literally just breaking down the trade that I took just now and this morning. So like I said, the reason why I was bullish was because of the 4 hour. So then what we do, we drop down to the 1 hour. And this is what we want to see. We want to, even though we're looking for buys, it's okay for the 1 hour to look bearish because we've got all of this range here up until this low here. Price could come all the way back down, back into this bit here, and we still look for a buy. Because when we are in a trending market, and the market that we're currently in right now is a bullish trend, so that's an uptrend, we're creating higher highs and higher lows. So as long as the low doesn't break this low, it's still a higher low. Emily. Thank you, Murphy. Yeah, so this is literally what we want to see. We want to see this bearish momentum. Basically, the 1 hour created a bit of resistance here. So this could have been our lower high on the 1 hour. What do we do on a bearish trend? We make a lower low. But instead of doing that, we broke back up above it and we started to push above. So this is now, we can't consider this as we're now reversing. So this is our indication where we can drop down again and look for our entry. So I'm literally using a lower time frame for more of the entry points rather than, bias. Because like I said, on the 1 hour, you can argue that this is a bearish trend. So this is where we drop to the 15. So where we now are on the 15, we start seeing all of this breaker structure. We're breaking above resistant levels, which is great. So again, this is, oh, thank you so much for the gift. Guys, if you want to see the full charts, just come over to YouTube. It's literally just Doey trades. I'm breaking down the trade that I just took. I took a buy this morning, and this is the way that I've been trading gold all week. I know some people are so afraid to trade gold when we're in the all-time high, but personally, I actually really love trading in all-time high because I'm not a predictive trader, so I don't really use past data anyway. I literally use price action. So if you guys don't know what I mean by that, it literally means like I'm reading what price is telling me right now and I'm going with that, rather than, okay, we're at a certain point where, you know, in a demand zone, we're in a swing area, whatever, and then just taking the trade based off the fact that we are in certain areas, or past data shows that every time it comes here we've got a reaction. Do you know what I mean? That's not the way that I personally trade. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the way, you know, that way. Personally, that's just not for me, and I feel like that's why I do so well actually in all-time high, because I've got nothing else to distract me. There's no previous data, so all we can actually do is read what the market structure is telling you. So like I said, once we get that 1 hour to turn back to bullish, this is showing that potentially our 4 hour pullback is done. Dashcam, I'm not exact, no, I don't really think anyone's self-taught. If anyone wants to chat shit and say, like, you know, I'm completely self-made, it's not true. Like, we learn from YouTube, we learn from courses, we learn from people, then we may put our own spin to it. Like, some people just don't like, they just want to be the one to reinvent the wheel, and I just don't give a shit about that. But I come across so many people in this industry that care more about being right and have a, you know, want to be like, no, I invented this is my own strategy. No, that's not what I do. This is not my own strategy. I've just learned. Yes, okay, the edge that I have is me, because we all see the market slightly differently. We all react differently. Our pain tolerance is different. Our risk tolerance is different. So, you know, we're all individual anyway. But yeah, I'm not self-taught. Like, even though technically in some ways you could look at it that way, I definitely don't feel like I'm self-taught. I've literally learnt from other people, adapted it to my lifestyle, the way that I want to trade, and that's that. So I think there's nothing wrong with learning from other people. I don't know what, like, everyone has like so much against people who want to learn from other people, because they're like, you know, so much free content. You do realize people giving like completely free stuff on YouTube, they wouldn't do it if they didn't get paid by YouTube, basically. You know, like, nothing really is free in life, and I think that's absolutely fine. You're gonna either pay with time or money anyway. Do you work for yourself? Yeah, so recently I've actually closed my previous business, which I had for 6.5 years, and I've gone all in with trading. And yeah, it's been a big transition. Very, very weird the last month, because I've spent the last 6.5 years focusing on another business. And yeah, now we're all in with trading. So yeah, let's just go back to it, because I said after the 1 hour break structure, which was around here, this is what we'll see. We'll see this extension. Once the 15-minute has created that new high, which is here, this is the new high. This is